There we go. All right. I think we're all here on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you for joining one of my many Facebook Fridays for coffee chat. Today, I kind of changed the subject last minute, but I really wanted to talk about what to do when you're asked to reduce your prices or discount your prices. So recently, you guys know I helped put together the virtual summit for Black Girlfriend Magic. It's a little higher priced item, but not something that can break the bank. But it was a lot of work and effort to put it together, to organize 30 people. And it's not that I'm getting paid from it, but the value that's packed in that product. I was recently asked by a few potential customers if we would reduce the price. We've already discounted it for Mother's Day. We created a payment plan because we understand this is not a time that everyone could just dish out all that money, but not everyone is out of a job and not everyone doesn't have money. And what I want to say to you when somebody is asking you for a discount on your prices or your services, or asking you to reduce your price, I want you to make sure, A, that it's actually in alignment to the types of products and services that you already price, and really think about what was your messaging when you promoted your product. The biggest thing is people will get price tag shocked. We all been there, but there's many of us will find the money when we find the value in the product. So what we fail to do, and something that I'm going to remedy is you really want to make sure your messaging for your product or service is really conveying the value, the benefits of your product or service, and not the features. So next time when someone's asking you for a discount or asking you to change your price, I want you to stand firm. A lot of us might get fearful and say, oh, well, if no one's buying it at this price, then maybe I should reduce my price. Really look at, are you marketing enough? What is your messaging? Are you conveying the benefits and the values? Did you get testimonials? Does someone already try out your product and service? Get testimonials and put that out there. When people see that they all get results after using your product or service, then you won't need to discount. So really think about those things when someone's asking you to reduce your price, or I've seen this a lot as well. They slide into your DMs and try to get free advice or free coaching. What I would do is that first round is really gather up any testimonials, people who have worked with you or used your product. Start working on gathering those and putting that out. Make sure you're changing your landing page or your product description to show what they'll get out of it. Whether it is, are they going to have more fun? Is the t-shirt comfortable? Are they going to get the return on investment from their product and save money and make money? Things. So make sure you're emphasizing those things. So that's the first thing. The second thing, when it comes to when someone's asking for you to reduce your prices or wanting something for free, is really saying, I completely understand and agree with them, the situation you may be in. However, I have these other opportunities where I give out free information. Like for me, I can say I have my Facebook group where I do mini coaching sessions in there. I share a lot of nuggets in there. Watch my YouTube channel. I put up videos in there where I do some teachings. Come and join me here on Fridays on Coffee Chat, where you can ask me questions. So that's enough information to give to everybody. So you can funnel people into a certain area where if one person's asking this question, many people might have, and it's a good learning opportunity to teach and share your expertise. Give them those opportunities. Put together an FAQ. Commonly asked questions about your product or commonly asked questions about your service. Send them to that. That way you can save time with people being in your DMs and fielding all those calls or those emails. Put that out there. And then when it comes to selling your product or discounting it, you can make that choice when it comes to holidays. You can make that choice when it comes to creating payment plans. But when it comes to someone popping in, I want you not to change that value that you're giving out there and just giving someone a discount that popped into your DM or popped into your email. Now, the only way I would say thinking about when someone's asking you to reduce your prices, if you're getting a collective response from a lot of people in your audience that the price may be too high, look at ways that maybe you can break up that content, that product, or your service into bite-sizable pieces, and then price them at a price point that could get your clientele. So for example, one option with these 30 sessions for this summit, maybe I break it up into mini sessions. And then people can just buy sessions for, we have 12 days. Each topic could be its own course. That might be an option if people particularly don't want all the topics, but they want something in particular. That might be an option that we explore if we get a lot of feedback on that. So I don't know if you have any questions on that. When it comes to reducing your prices and Coffee Chat, it's really dependent upon on what does your brand convey. Is it a luxury brand? Are you already in the price point that similar or your competitors are doing? Did you do your research before you priced your product and services? Those are things that you should be doing before you put it out. So once you put it out and know, you have to stand firm and you have to be confident and show what kind of results your product gives, and get those testimonials. Those are the biggest things. Something that I'm going to be doing after this chat, I like to put into the universe what I would like to receive back. So before my client session, after this Coffee Chat, I have a list of people that I want to go on, and I'm going to post reviews. So some of the people and colleagues that I've worked with or I've seen worked, I'm going to put reviews on their LinkedIn profiles. Some local people that I worked with, I'm going to put some reviews on. And I've started putting that in place yesterday. And I try to pick like 2 or 3 people so it doesn't get overwhelming, or 2 or 3 businesses, and post reviews on there. So when I go to ask for reviews or go to ask for testimonials, I've already put that energy out there that I will receive back. When you go out and ask people for testimonials, it's usually not difficult. You just got to give them some guiding principles of what you want covered. Just asking someone for a testimonial, almost every single person I've asked in the past was, what do you want me to say? I don't want them to say anything, but I give them 3 questions. And after working with my coach, I added a couple more. But the main points that you want their testimony to cover was, where were they before they used their product or used your service or worked with you? What was their biggest struggle? And what did they learn from it? And where are they now? So you want to show that transformation of where they were before they bought your product or worked with you, all the way to where they are afterwards, because that's what's going to sell people on working with you. And all y'all know, when you really want something, you will find the money. So don't get discouraged if someone pops into your DMs wanting a discount. Stand firm that, and you can explain, it's like, look, I've been doing this for years. I spent all this time. This is the value you're going to get. Save you time looking for all this information everywhere. And we put it all in one spot. When it comes to your product, are you making it quicker, easier for them, for their lifestyle? Like, we got a gift of a Roomba. Y'all, that thing is a blessing. Even though it takes all day to vacuum my house, I would pay every single penny and dollar to have one of those if that one was to break down and get it again, because it saves me time trying to clean my house. That is important to me when I am running 3 companies. So when you think of these things and you're worried about your pricing and stuff, I want you to really put yourself in the place of your customer and what they're going to get out of it and what their value is. So if you're a cash and repay, say hello. Those are the major things that I really want you to think about. And the best way to handle it is funnel them to either, if you're a coach or a service provider, a free consultation if they haven't had one with you. If they have this talk with you during the consultation, you can tell them about any payment plans you have, or any other products and services that might fit their budget and their lifestyle right now. And maybe they're not ready yet, but stay in contact with them, follow up, do some emails. That's something I'm really implementing. I'm putting my systems in place to put in reminders to follow up. That has been a weak point for me in the past. So I'm going to put that in. So think about those things. When it comes to your actual products, the people who are not going to buy your products at your price point may not be your ideal client. So don't worry about that. Some updates with the Abundance Tracker Challenge. I'm excited. I'm going to be emailing my list today, whoever got the training, and to see where they're at. And I'll share some of the responses if they allowed me to. But it is half the month, and I've already manifested over 2K, I want to say. I think there's more, but over 2K. I'll have to pull up my tracker, and I'll share that in the Instagram stories and show you. But yes, and I'm excited what the other half of the month is going to be. If you don't know what the Abundance Tracker Challenge is, I put together a free 10-minute easy training on how to create your Abundance Tracker on your phone. All you do is download a check register app. And what you do is you track whenever you get money free to you. So any coupons or discounts that you received, any perceived value in something that you were using, there's actually more than that. What I like to do as examples are when they say you save so much money at the grocery store, I'll plug that in because that's money I didn't have to spend. So that means that's more money in my pocket. If I was able to get a free month on my phone, for the past 2 months on my phone plan, they've been giving 15 gigs for free for data because of the quarantine and COVID. I put that into my Abundance Tracker. They messed up the flour order to the mother-in-law and my mother. So we end up getting money back from that. So I put that in. If someone treated you to coffee, someone bought a product, so you could put your paychecks in there, anything that you sold, new clients you onboarded, but also think about the times that money has come to you that didn't physically come to you, whether you got a gift card or someone brought you dinner. Think about those things and plug them in, and you'll be surprised. And the whole part of this exercise is to start training your brain to look at opportunities that money's coming to you versus money going out. And it's a very, very fun exercise. And I'm so sorry with my nails. I've had to do them myself and one broke, so don't judge me. Let's see, update in the Facebook group. If you didn't see or catch last week's coffee chat, we are reading Profit First. I'm already on chapter 4, and it's all about implementing the system. And I'm actually really excited about it. So my background is in accounting and bookkeeping, and I've already taught a similar system to my clients. I've read the book before, but since I had a similar system in place, I didn't really follow it. But I'm thinking with everything that I have going on and building 3 businesses that I'm actually going to switch it up and implement their system and see if that'd be a little more helpful. The only difference between their system and mine, it's 2 extra checking accounts. I'm not going to give you all the tea. You'll have to read it. I've known some friends and colleagues who put in Profit First, and it has transformed their business. And Profit First is really a system that it's a little different than the traditional accounting system. And it really works with the emotionality of how people handle their money. And so it's important to handle your business money right. And it's going to help you handle your personal money right, because it's going to position your brain to grow your business and save money and find spots and really grow the right way. So I'm really excited that we're going to be going over that book. So in the Lucrative Lounge, which is my free Facebook community, we have a new business book every month. So I call it the Lucrative Lounge Book Club. And so you can get your book either on Audible, Kindle, or physical book. Take the whole month to read. We always meet on the last month of Hi, Carolina. Thanks for joining. We always meet at the very last day of the month meeting around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what we do is kind of go over the big pieces of the book, how we can implement the strategies in the book in our business. I always pick business books. So books in the past that we've read is The One Thing, Sell or Be Sold, The Revenue Growth Habit. And this month, I'm really excited about Profit First. So if you want to start reading and pop into the group for our monthly book club, I would love to have you. Link is in my bio here on Instagram, and I'll make sure to put it in the comments here on Facebook and YouTube. So that is what's coming up for book club. I am in the middle of finding a self-love coach. We're in talks of getting her scheduled to share some tidbits on how we can take care of ourselves amongst quarantine. I know a lot of places are starting to open up, but really taking care of our mental health during this time. It is still National Mental Health Awareness, so I want to bring some more experts in to help us really implement self-care and self-love and managing this life that's an entrepreneur and chaos essentially in the world. So I'm excited. So stay tuned for that. I'll be advertising that. I've been interviewing a lot for a few podcasts. I have one more summit, I believe, lined up in July. So I'm excited about that. And I want to know, what you guys are up to? This is with the coffee chat. So share with me what you guys are up to. Oh, speaking of, I've just been designing some new coffee mugs to put in my shop because, well, coffee's my thing. I figured I better have a branded coffee mug and start using that during these coffee chats. So if you missed the first half where we were talking about what to do when you're asked to reduce your discounts, go ahead and pop back on and watch the replay when you have a chance. I'm here every Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And for coffee chats where we talk about a new topic every week. If you would like to join my Facebook group, I do mini coachings in there. I have an Ask Thursday that I'll be implementing next week where you have any questions about business, any questions about mindfulness or mindset in general, I'll be sharing in the group. And I would love to see you there for book club. I am going to hop off. I need to prepare for my client session, and I will see you guys next week.